Okay then. Last time I finished the electronics, and now I need to hook up the water cooling. So we got some battery water here, which is distilled water. So we're sure that the water is pure. There's nothing there that doesn't belong there, like any minerals or stuff like that that could accumulate and cause a blockage in the cooling system. So this blue line here is the output from the aquarium pump. It goes to the laser tube, and the output from the laser tube should go through this flow switch. There's a little thingy there that gets dragged forward by the flow of water, and that connects these two wires. Okay, now I have all the pieces for the flow switch. I've got the 1 inch to 3/4 inch adapter, and then I have these I think 10 to 12 millimeter hose fitting thingies, and they had the 3/4 inch thread, so I needed the this piece in between. This one's the output side and this one's the input side. So if I need to adjust the sensitivity at which level of flow it activates the switch, I just need to screw that piece out or in. I realized I had we had the tube installed kind of upside down. Of course, it makes more sense to have the screw terminals facing up for installing the wires and such, and it also makes more sense for the water cooling, since the output is on the upper side and the input is on the lower side, so the there's less bubbles and more water in there. I think I'll put the flow switch on the outside here next to the solenoid valve. That way it's still accessible, so I don't have to always open this laser tube cover if this needs adjustment. I can just put this here and the wire is still long enough to reach this. So I suppose the next step is to just fill this with water, and I'll leave this like so it just drips straight to the bin. Of course I'll have the lid on when it's actually operating, so there's no dust going into the water, and I'll also have to check if I need to adjust this flow switch so that it activates with the flow that the pump generates. And I'll just disconnect the 19 or 20 volt power supply for the stepper motors and also the high voltage power supply. So now when I plug this in, only these two fans and the pump are running. So that's the piece that I need to screw outwards to make it more sensitive. So I have the flow switch adjusted to its minimal setting, and I'll just, it's conducting as it should, and if I squeeze the line it stops conducting as it should. So it's working. Next up, I'll just have to connect the wires and connect it to the safety loop there, and Then I'll move on to the laser beam alignment. First, test fire. It works.